Welcome people, welcome back to another vlog. So it's November 25th. By the way, I never got my bed till minutes to 6. Then I get up back 7 o'clock and then I end up going to sleep after 8. But I'm there, wake up, I brush my teeth, I look at wash my face good enough. But make a little something to eat and then just get a text message a while ago. So perfect opportunity to do vlog number 7 or 6 because I have 6 but I'm not sure if I release it because I have to really watch it and compare some stuff. Persons are saying things in it that I don't want to forget publicize. Hold on there. I watch you and Ken leaving with my boyfriend looking like this. Me, well, no, most can find it on Instagram, on YouTube. The name of GK Family. So, yeah. But as I say, I get a message and I say, alright, perfect opportunity to make a vlog. So, I'm gonna show you the text message and we out of here in a few. After my bed, get ready, I'll be out of here. Don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe and to tell a friend. How come you now watch up the prank? How come? The prank did epic, the prank did bad. And if you don't watch the prank yet, and if you watch the prank now, the prank me refer to is stab up prank on my Jamaican mom. Like a reaction was priceless. And I need to get me to 1,000,000 views. And yes, may I say 1,000,000, but not 1,000. 1,000,000 views. Thank you so much again for watching. And now I'll get up, dress up, and show up. Alright, people. So I'm finally ready. Hold on there. Alright, so sorry about that, people. Yeah, so I'm finally get ready now. It's 3:42 p.m. So I'm kinda early because I'm gonna like got crunchy late. So yeah, I'll show you the process of getting feeding. So by the way, this feeding some chicken. So as you know, I have a meat business by the name of Fresh Meat and Produce. I now stop promote it till it become one of the biggest businesses in Jamaica. Meat businesses in Jamaica and one of the biggest businesses overall. Alright, so stick around, stay tuned while I drive out here now. I'm in a hurry. Some of the strong and black shirt, favorite color, and let's go. So I'm rich and I'm going. Can get 3 bag of chicken feed. The fine one. Yeah, fine grain. Want some? Want 6,870. Want water pipe or so 3 bag, $6,870. Alright, so welcome people. We finally reach a country where chicken them there. But I think we can go in and look because it lock up and night no, but yeah, it lock. Can go in and look. But yeah, reach. And next time I show a video. Alright, me just insert a clip of how them look. The baby them there on that side here. The bigger one them there over there. So yeah. But thanks for watching this vlog. Hope you guys enjoyed this short vlog and see you around the next video. Welcome people, and this is a continuation of the previous vlog. Don't look on my ear. When kinda sleep on the door bugger things. But I'm gonna show you guys the chicken them as they promised in the last video. Army did say no, it did lock up the night because it was late in the night or in the afternoon, whatever. But I'm gonna show you the chickens them. We're about to be ready, like we're killed like next weekend. As you guys can see, healthy chickens, no hormones, 6 weeks, you know. Hormone free chickens. So what we're going to do is we're going to go over the next side, and over the next side you will see them. So I'm going to go over the next side so you can see it clearer. But remember again, don't forget to hit me up on Instagram at Fresh Meats and Produce, and WhatsApp our call 876-820-5644. So reach the next side now. So going in, this is about 30 baby chickens because as me say again, you know, chicken shortage, so of course me can't get a lot, so I just take what I can get. So them here, as I tell you, 6 weeks, you carry them up to the exact 6 weeks, and if necessary probably 6.5 or 7, to make sure that they're fresh and healthy chickens. We kill them and clean them up in a very safe place. Our environment is very clean. As you can see, in here is packed with sun. And it's cool and nice for them. We drop down these at night when they're so young, you know. We have a light inside of here that will facilitate this amount of chicken. Yeah, them water pans over here, so the feeding you don't really need much because they're babies. Over there, say, as I could see, that the water pans are feeding. Yes, so we have a very good place here. We have healthy, fresh chickens. We can't exaggerate it, people. We have awesome reviews. I'll put some of them on the screen. We have amazing reviews. Nobody so far has said anything bad about the chickens. Just all good reviews daily. We get calls, texts, messages, WhatsApp, Instagram. People asking for more. For those who know about it, recommend it to friends, and then their friends get it and they recommend it, and that's how the chain is going. Yes, I'm a poultry farmer. Probably not what I had seen myself doing a couple years ago, but this is what I do, and I'm enjoying it. I'm loving it, every minute of it. So later on in the next video, I'll give you a breakdown some of my tips that I have. You know, I'm not really the one that's always here, but I have a lot of tips. I've done a lot of research also, and I have tested and proven a lot of things, so I'll tell you guys later about a lot of stuff. Alright, so stick around. Don't know if I'm going to vlog again until I get home. I'm really tired. It's Saturday. It's now 1:44 p.m. in the afternoon, and yes, I'm tired. I have a lot of videos editing and stuff. Yeah, so stick around. And hey people, thank you so much for staying through to the end, and this is going to be my tips on how I started my business, Fresh Meats and Produce. Alright, so the first thing to start a business, and we're going to be talking about the broiler section of the business because that's how I started or got into it, was first thing you have to do is to find a reliable source to provide you with the chickens. Right, because if you don't have a reliable source, you'll have chickens this month, and then for the next 2 months you probably won't have any. The next thing to do is to find a proper location to house your chickens. Right, you have to ensure that it's not too far from the market that you're going to be targeting, and even if it's too far, you have to also find a solution of getting those chickens to whomever you're targeting. Thirdly, you have to ensure you have a market. The market is going to be your customers. So those whom you're going to be targeting and those who you're going to sell to. So, you know, from the get-go, you have to start telling people you don't have an idea. Or, most importantly, once you figure out all those two things at the top, link people and say I'll be having chicken soon and I want you to support me. Once you start doing it, genuine people will support you. You probably have to look some customers otherwise. But once you spread the word and get it out there, trust me, it's really a profitable business. You're going to also have to find proper housing for the chickens. So you can't just have a little shed where you're going to slap up. You have to ensure that the housing is good so you won't have any leakage and you won't have any other animals or insects invading and harming your chickens or probably killing them, right? Because that is going to lead to loss, not profit, right? You're going to have to find good storage for the feeding. The feeding is what the chickens will eat. It's Nutra Mix, fine grain feed. So that's what I use and I recommend it. So ensure that you have that. You're going to have to also have a good quality deep freeze to store the chickens. So once you kill the chickens, you're going to need to have good storage. Alright, so another tip that I have is getting a good quality deep freeze to store the chickens. So after killing them, the process that is going to be involved is that you're gonna have to kill them, clean them up, so pluck off the feathers, ensure that all the feathers are gone completely, gut the chicken, take out the insides and whatever else that is waste that you need to get rid of, and then you're going to have to store these chickens on deep freeze, right? So ensure that you invest in a good deep freeze if you don't already have one. The prices range based off the cubic that you're looking for. So for smaller businesses, you'll get a smaller cubic, and for bigger businesses, you'll get a bigger cubic, right? I got mine in downtown Kingston. You can get it at any appliance store from the Indians downtown, I guess, there. And you can check Quartz, Singer, any one of those places, and you should be able to get a good deep freeze. I'd suggest Black Point, you know, that's a good brand, or for me so far it's a good brand, so you can check out that one. The next thing is you have to understand the process, and of course you have to be patient, because trust me, it probably at the first time it might come off well and smooth and you're saying, oh my god, I can't wait for the next batch. But trust me, when the next batch come and the batch after that, patience is going to come in. You're going to suffer loss. Probably your chickens are going to die. They probably become handicaps, or they will get sick, so they might get cold. A tip for that is to ensure that you always put aloe vera in their water, because as you know, I'm promoting hormone-free chickens, which means that I bring them up to the exact 6 weeks or a little bit over, or probably 7 weeks at that, and I don't give them any hormones for them to die. All right. You have to understand the importance of bookkeeping, right? And you have to stick to that. So most importantly, you have to understand, like, go on YouTube, go on Google, research how to do bookkeeping for a small business, and I'm pretty sure you'll find a lot of things. YouTube it also, because YouTube is a very good medium, and you should find all of that there. The next thing that I would suggest when it comes on to starting your business is money management. Now, believe me, people, I can't stress this enough. Money management, especially in this business that I'm doing, is very, very important, because if you don't manage your money properly, it will basically become a waste. You'll be wasting your time. So you have to ensure that, you know, when you're buying your feeding, you have to max out all of that. You have to ensure that when you buy your chickens, you're buying good chickens. So that's basically my tip on starting a broiler section of your meat business, right? The next thing I'm going to be talking about is ways to achieve profitable production. So firstly, it is important to maintain good housing for your chickens. So as I told you before, you have to ensure that mongoose, they call it, they'll get in there. You do have other insects coming in and invading them. You have to ensure that you check your chickens. If you can have someone from the health department to come in and check them to ensure that you're supplying healthy chickens. Now, a tip I'll give you, especially now in the COVID era, it should have been a tip from back then, or it's something you should have been practicing from back then. But the tip that I'll give you is to ensure that the shoes that you wear all around, you don't wear it into the coop. So you can probably set up a little area where you wash your shoe before entering, or you can have a particular farming boot that you use to go on the inside of a chicken, and you have to ensure that you always keep that clean. Also, sanitization is very important. To sanitize your hands, wash your hands properly before going into your coop, right? So just remember, you have to maintain very good housing for your chicken. That is important, especially when it comes on to your customers feeling secure and safe with purchasing from you. It will actually help you to have a profitable business, in my opinion. So everything after this is like second to. So that was the very first one. I think it's most important. So you have to select good chickens when you go to the farm store. So my suggestion is to find a supplier and try to stick to the supplier as best as possible. So don't buy from John today and buy from Mary tomorrow and Jane next week Thursday. Because John might give you a very good quality, John might not have, and then you go to Jane doesn't have the quality that you're expecting. So it affects your profit that you'll get from your customers. People might see it, don't want to buy again, etc. So just ensure that you can stick to one supplier for both your feeding and your chickens, and you should be good to go, right? You have to pay keen attention to the well-being of your chickens, so they can get sick. So oftentimes chicks get the common cold, I guess. This is just my opinion. So they get the common cold, and you have to ensure that you pay attention to them, because if not, you might just wake up one morning and they're all dead. And I'm pretty sure we don't want that. All right. So you have to ensure that you do that. Yeah, and the last thing that I will say on ways to achieve profitable production is, most importantly, ensure that you stick to a proper feeding program, right? So ensure that at all times you're sticking to a proper feeding program. So you feed them in the morning and you go back and you check if they need so it's basically the way you would feed your chicks is based on how many weeks they are, right? So just understand all those things. You can always go on YouTube and Google and research these things. There's a lot of information. I think Hypro has a channel that actually, here on YouTube, that actually gives you tips on how to have a proper broiler housing and the tips on it. And I think they also tell you about layers, because you have layers and broilers in the poultry farming, right? So just to that, what I'm going to be doing now is I'm going to be giving you a rundown of probably the basic startup cost. Alright, so people, I'm going to be telling you about the rough costing or estimate to what you'd probably use to start your broiler business. So we're going to be starting off with approximately 50 chickens, right? Or 50 chicks, as we would call them. So firstly, we have to think about the cost for the chicks, right? So one chick ranges from about $120 to $150 Jamaican, right? It is basically dependent on who you purchase it from. So if you purchase it from John, he might sell it for $120. You purchase it from Mary, she might sell it for $145. And if you purchase it from John, he possibly might sell it for $150 or even more, right? But currently, I think it stops at $150. And just remember, this is just my experience. So do your research and you'll have a better idea on what it is. Now I'll tell you about the cost for the bag of feeding, right? So one bag of feeding ranges between 2,300 Jamaican to 2,450 Jamaican dollars, right? So remember we said we're going to be talking about the starting, and I had said we're going to be doing 50 chickens. So for 50 chicks, it's roughly about 10 bags of feeding for them. And remember, this is just my estimate. It's based on how you are planning on feeding your chicks. So find out all of that, work around it, trial and error, and it should be good to go. So for 50 chicks at, let's say, put at the highest, $150, it will equal $7,500. So that's just for the chicks only. Then for 10 bags of feeding, and we're putting at the highest again, which is 2,450 for one, it's going to bring you to $24,500. And then now for the total amount, so when you add the cost of the 10 bags and the cost of the 50 chickens, it's going to bring you to about $32,000, right? So basically, to start a chicken business, I would say if you're starting with 50, $32,000. But we're going to also have to factor in what I had told you from the startup of a business, where starting a broiler business, where you'd have to factor in getting a deep freeze if you don't have one. As I said before, I won't place that here because I don't know the exact costing right now, because they told me that it would raise during the Christmas season, and as you know, we're approaching Christmas. So you just go to make your checks. But for the basics of what you would need, which is the chicks, along with the bags of feeding, $32,000. So it's just my little knowledge, as I had promised you guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting, telling a friend to tell a next friend. If you not watch my previous video them, go back and watch them. Thank you so much. Bye. Oh crap, wait there. I hope you guys remembered to get up, dress up, and show up. Thank you so much for watching. Hit the like button. See there? Slap it.